regret.
Do you think what women says matters?
I mean, guys, we'll do a lot of crazy shit, dude.
Yeah. Do you think women mean what they say?
Oh, fuck.
See?
Well, if I said out my woman, I'm just like, oh, no.
Do you think when women say things, they mean it?
My girl hate this, so me and her get in a fight.
Okay.
And I'm just like, babe, can I
I'm trying to change the topic.
No,
I'm
getting it. I'm
okay,
like, babe, can I record this publicly? Just because, like, this is so fucking crazy. And she's like, I hate when you do that. I'm like, but babe, this is so fucking crazy. I don't even know how to respond. Like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. Like, it makes me so mad sometimes where I'm like, this is how domestic violence happens. Where I'm just like,
yeah,
this is fucking nuts. So to answer your question, do I think women, I don't fucking know.
So when women say they regret it, the way that I see it is, have you ever been friends with someone
Do you want kids?
Have you ever been friends? I'll get to that. But have you ever been friends with someone that's fat?
Yeah.
So, and have you ever heard them say that they want to lose weight?
Yeah, of course, all the time.
And have you ever given them advice and they don't take it?
Yeah, but now we're talking about addiction.
No, wait. But if they really wanted to lose weight, they would. There's people that are fat and they lose weight.
No,
and it's the same thing again. Let me.
You're just doing a little
okay,
stroke.
fine.
There's
we can use
addiction, depression.
We can use a different example if you want. Yeah. Okay, if somebody says they want a job, right, and they're unemployed, and then you say, okay, have you applied to interviews? And they're like, no. You're like, you don't really want to work.
Yeah, but there's also like
right?
I'll give you an example. Like, so my girl, she comes from like a really wealthy family, real fucking put together, degrees and shit. Like, real fucking, I don't know what she's doing, this fucking guy, but real, she actually had more money too when she met me, which, she literally had more money than me when she met me. Anyways, but, I got off subject. But like,
because I was cooking, but it's fine.
I gotta drink more monster.
Okay.
But like, so my girl, she will see like the average guy and I'll be like making no money. And she doesn't condemn them, but like, this is what a lot of rich people say. Well, like, I did it. Why can't you do it? My dad did it. Why can't you do it? And if you take the average person and like, you could put their personality on a spreadsheet, usually lower IQ. The average IQ is real fucking low.
Yeah, I know.
Real low. So, low ambition. They like, what I'm saying is like, they are designed and bred to be fucking useless. So when you tell me like, why can't they go get a job?
Well, that's not my point though. I mean, so even if they're low IQ, they could still
We're talking about women wanting kids.
I know. But applying, but no. My point is stated preferences versus revealed preferences. So what people say they want and what they actually
Women
want.
don't have kids because we live in a society that does not allow them to have kids. We live in a society where two people have to work.
Then why are they spending thousands of dollars on IVF in their 30s if it's really the money?
Well, because usually by the time you're 30, you're established, so you can go do this. But when you're younger, you're just trying.
But do you know what IVF costs? It's $30,000.
Because you're older and you can do this now. But when you're younger, the stress, I mean, what is the average rent?
Yeah, but again, if women really wanted to be mothers, they would take the money that we spend on college.
Have you ever had a real job? You ever worked a real job?
Yeah, I did.
What was your job?
I worked in sales. I sold copiers.
Oh, no shit.
It's pretty rough, actually. I did during COVID.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, try selling a copier.
What were you making a year?
I think it was like 45 plus commission. I probably brought home maybe 50.
And then after taxes, so what I'm saying is,
I lived with roommates.
So what I'm saying is, it is so difficult for a man and a woman to not want to numb themselves with consumerism, like life these days. So what they say,
but that's difficult for women. And the thing is, I would bring women on my show, Sean, and they would tell me they couldn't afford this stuff. But I can look at somebody and look at their decisions. They would have Botox, they would have fake nails, they would have fake hair.
But I'll explain this to you.
Okay. They would travel, traveling.
I'll explain this to you. And this is the beauty and also downfall of capitalism. So people's qualities of life are significantly better. That fucking TV right there, that's $1,000. How much that TV would fucking be if in 10 years ago? I mean, when they first came flat screens. So what we've done is we have decreased the value of everything that doesn't matter. We've decreased the value of TVs, cell phones, so like everybody could have it. Everybody could have it. But what we've done is we've increased the value of things that you need to live. A house, a car. Like we've made it so difficult. And this is why I also think it's like a scheme of, I don't think there's like a scary white Jewish man.
But women want to live. The thing is, women want to live in the hottest suburb, in the hottest, like there are places
but that's not my experience. Like I knew so many women that if they just like, if you had just a whatever house, they would have no issue. Even before I was fucking famous. Like I don't know like your experience. And I think my experience is different. But I know so many women, or I knew so many women that would be like, yeah, I would have a family.
If they wanted to, they would. No excuses.
But you know what I'm saying? But how would you find a man that can do that? I'm saying
how many matches? Okay.
Let me just say last thing.
How many matches do those women have on dating apps?
But okay.
How many matches do you think?
Probably a lot. Every guys would put their dick in that hole if it felt good.
Okay. So if they wanted to, their life would match it. You'd be on a date
but
every day.
Why don't you put blame in a guy? So like back in the day when, I was a little kind of a whore, like I didn't want to fucking like,
so
like it would be like these women that matched me that would be like, hey, I want to like, that's not what I want, dude.
You take the L, right? Everybody, have you ever taken an L in dating?
I mean, I don't look at it like that.
No, I mean, have you ever spent money on a date where you didn't get laid?
God, no.
Never? Okay.
Women are easy, guys. It's 2025.
Okay.
You're not as poor, right?
Okay.
Come on. All right, it's 2025, guys.
It's not uncommon for men to spend money, invest time and resources
that's your first problem.
Into women. I know you're going to say date a different way. Totally fine.
But the difference is women don't fucking put out. Like, if you want a guy to fucking wife you up, don't be a fucking whore. Like, back in the day, if I were to go on a date with somebody and then she's fucking gagging on my dick, like fucking 30, you think I want to be?
That's how you guys get bamboozled,
Not this fucking guy. I think that's a whore, and then I move the fuck on. But a woman that actually is like, hey, I'm not going to put out. I think the issue is that
biologically, women that like you don't wait. They don't. And the way they do that is they
I agree.
It's like a 360 on you. They have to convince you they wait. And so it's like,
no, I agree. I think this woman is making you wait. She's probably sucking off somebody else. I agree completely. Yeah. But what I'm telling you, women, from a guy like me, if you go and you fucking put out right away, I'm just like, that's a whore. I'm on. I'm out. So it's like, there is something to be said about like courting and making a dude wait. Now, to men, don't put the pussy on the pedestal. Kind of just not put it on the pedestal, dude. Like, because
I don't know. Every time I hear a guy that says like his girl is different, that made him wait, she's always from out of town and just moved in. I'm like, well, that's very convenient.
I know. Every time I think about an angel girl, like back in the day when like you would see this chick and like, oh, she's a fucking angel. She's
like,
a princess.
I always go through, because I do this. I'm like, okay, what school did she go to?
What I would do
was she in a sorority?
So anytime I'd meet a girl who like,
what age did you meet her? Like
anytime I meet a girl and I was like, and I would like put the pussy on the pedestal and I was like, oh, this girl's such a princess and like she's amazing. I just think about how many dudes have gave that woman a facial, and I guarantee it's probably a significant amount. Yeah. So this woman that you're like, oh, this is a fucking princess, like I love her. Just know at some point in this woman's life, she was on her fucking knees while a fucking dude jerked off on her face. So, guys, that might help you. That might help you be a